who we were when we got here. Just want to say a shout out to Bay Hill News for hosting us live, streaming us live, and so other people in different areas can log on and be able to listen. Those who cannot come in on Zoom can come in. I just want to thank everyone for coming in. Want to say shout out to Miss McGuire, to Magani, that's Paul. I'm going to say shout out to you and everyone that is coming, and I hope you're all having a great day. So today we're going to talk about calibration. Are we going to calibrate ourselves, living in, manifesting the things that we are wanting? And so permit me to share my screen with you, and as we go along for the day, then, think about what you would like to do and how you would like to calibrate yourself to your next segment and to achieving the things that you are wanting. So today, again, I'm your host, Sullian Jones, Dr. Sullian Jones, and I am the founder of this One Life Academy. And this workshop that I'm putting on is my way of giving back to my community, to my fellow humans, giving back the knowledge that I have received, right? And I hope you too are giving back knowledge in your time of doing your part. There's a feedback I'm getting. Somebody's mic is, could you mute your mic, please? Right? Yeah, got it. Good. Thank you so much. All right. So we're back up. All right. Let's get rid of this one here. Cool. Okay. So we want to talk about who we are. And every time I start my manifestation workshop, I would like to remind us who we are. We are the creator of our own experiences. I just want to remind you that you must not allow life to happen to you, because whatever you're experiencing is what you are attracting. So you want to always know that you are a vibrational being, you are a spiritual being, you're a spiritual being living in a physical body, right? And you want to remind yourself that you are first spiritual before physical, and you want to be deliberately focusing on the things that you are wanting to do. So each day you got to remind yourself that you are here by your choice. Anything that you're doing, it is your choice. You are here to experience the fullness and the deliciousness of life. And you're here to enjoy the most of it. And nothing is ever coming to you that is coming to harm you. Everything is always working out for you. So you got to remind yourself that's who you are. You are the creator of your own reality. Right? You are vibrational and you are creating your own experiences. And today we want to start by calibrating, the next segment that we do. We want to calibrate the ourselves so that when we get into an environment, we are getting exactly what we are wanting. So in other words, we are getting out ahead of every segment of every day. We are creating the things that experiencing the experiences that we are wanting. We are setting up the point of attraction for ourselves. We are focusing on the things that we are wanting. So we are deliberately creating our own world. And so the best way of calibrating is to live segment intended. And what is segment intended? Segment intended is going into, like, for instance, if you're going into another room, right? You might be meeting a different set of people. You wanting to do something different. Anytime that things change, like your next step, next thing you're gonna do, that's what you call a segment intended. And so as you're about to attend to something else, you wanna set up the atmosphere for yourself. So you're setting up yourself in order to enter that next segment, that next stage, that next room, meeting the next person, right? So how are you doing that? You're calibrating yourself. So you're imagining that you have a notebook and a pen and you want to write down these statements that activate feelings within you. These feelings are the feelings that you want to have when you get into that meeting, into that next place, into that, into that next, whatever you're doing. You want to set up yourself with feelings, words. You're using words of love and security and interest. You want to use words like, I like this and I like savor this. I love how this feels, right? You want to use words because these are words that you're going to use to set yourself up, because you are deliberately calibrating your mindset. Because we are going through this world, and sometimes we have all different kind of negative things that we are hearing, we are looking at, we are seeing. And so you want to deliberately tune yourself into what you are wanting to receive. It's about you wanting to receive it. You want it to manifest for yourself, right? And so this is what we're going to be doing tonight in calibrating ourselves. We want to look at the easiest way that, for you to feel blessed. How would you think or say words? Or sometimes in the church we call it speaking over ourselves in order to feel. We want to feel the emotions. We want to bring out those emotions. So we are trying to feel our way into it. Feel our way into what we want to feel. Right? We want to feel love, so we are expressing words over ourselves to feel those things. We want to use words such as, I am thankful for how I am feeling right now. That word thankful, it brings something else over you. I'm thankful for who I am. You're bringing these words over yourself. I am thankful for who I'll be. I am thankful that this is my point of attraction. I am thankful that my inner being is aware of me, right? I am thankful that I know this stuff. I have all this knowledge. I am skilled. I know I have friends. I am thankful that I can do all these things. I'm thankful that I have this set of knowledge, this set of skills. I am thankful that I am here. I can see, I can hear, I can use all, faculties of my body. I am thankful for these things. And then you continue on going, I feel happy. These are different words you can use. You put them, and you could put your own things towards it. What are you feeling happy for? I am feeling happy for this. I am feeling happy for that. There is nothing that I would rather do. You know what you would rather do. And so you speak in these things. These are the words that you're going to want to speak. This is the thing that I love most of all. You want to be talking these things because these are your statements that makes you feel good. This is such a delicious life that I am living. I have freedom. I can move and go and come whenever I want. I love knowing that I have choices. I can choose to be, I can choose to go, I can choose to come, I can choose to eat something, I can choose to buy what I want. I love the feeling of knowing that there is another way. I love the feeling to know that when I'm lying down, I can just give appreciation and allow myself to fall into alignment. I like the feeling of knowing that I don't have to be working as hard as we were taught, but that I can relax and I can. But then I pass it. Please mute when you come in, please, as you probably have some noise in your background. I like the feeling, I like the feeling of knowing that I can just relax into listening to the vibration. I like the feeling of knowing that I can get myself into a vibrational frequency that I want to be in.
Now, let me give me. Now, let me get you.
Give me a moment, let me mute everybody.
So it's something like that? No. Well, you have a point between it.
Everybody get a point.
Well, I don't fucking know. So because I like to eat the food. You understand? I don't know. She not talk. Huh? You tell me.
Think I did it there? All righty. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going back there. I sorry for that interruption. This is such a delicious life that I am living, and you want to think about the life that you're living. I love the feeling of knowing that there is another way. I really, really like this delicious knowing, right? You put the words that feels good to you and add them. So you're calibrating yourself for that atmosphere, because remember, you're going into that next segment. You're meeting next people, so you want to be thinking about the people that you're meeting also, right? You're talking about the next room you're going in. What kind of room do you want? I am excited about what's going to unfold when I meet the people. When I meet the people, I am excited about the possibilities and potential that I can have, that when I meet such people, when I enter this atmosphere, when I, you think about the words. I like the feeling of connection and intuition and intuitiveness. You like the things about you. It's about collaborating yourself. I like the feeling of receiving and alignment. I like the feeling of knowing that I can meditate and come into alignment. I like the feeling of knowing that I can, give appreciation. I like the feeling of knowing that we are all here and everything is working out for all of us. I like the feeling of knowing all of these information, that nothing is going bad for me, but everything is working out. Even if something is negative, I like the feeling of knowing that it is not negative, it's just contrast, helping me to get from one level to the next level. I so adore the trust I have in me, right? I like the feeling of being in the right place at the right time, right? So you want to bring all of this feeling words, the loving words, the exciting words that takes you from one level into the next. And these words are calibrating your thoughts, your mindset, so that when you get into that different place, you are set and ready. You're calibrating your whole self, to that person, that who you are. And the thing is, when you calibrate yourself to being who you are, the person that you want to be, the person that you want the world to be, to know, the person that you want to present, the person that you feel that you are. When you already calibrate yourself before you enter that room, under those conditions, this is what happened in that environment. That environment now is affected by you. And how is it affected by you? Because what you knowing, you're going, and then the law of the universe now will align things to fit your calibration in that room, with those people, with that person. It aligns things to fit you. If things are there that aligns with you, with your calibration, it sticks to you. You will manifest them. You will feel them. You will, see them. And if things are not aligned with you and your calibration, it will just bounce off of you, right? So you got to be the one who deliberately creating what you are wanting. And you can do this with anything and with anyone. All you got to do is sit by yourself and decide, what do I want with that person? how do I want to feel about that person? And you begin to write, I like this person. I like how this person, I like this person, how the way they present themselves. I like the way they're looking at me. I like the way how they're focused. I like the way that they sometimes speak. I like how they listen attentively. So while you are saying, I like the way they listen attentively, that is exactly when you meet that person is going to give you that attention of listening to you because you already calibrate yourself, speaking the things that you are wanting, speaking the things that you wish and you want to focus on, the atmosphere that you want to have, you already deliberately creating it for yourself. And so this is what you want to do early in the day, beginning first thing in the morning before you even get out of bed. You want to calibrate your next move, your next segment, whatever you're gonna do. Maybe you're gonna have breakfast. You start thinking about how your breakfast is gonna taste. You can start thinking about how it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be delicious to your palate, right? You think about the things that you're wanting to eat and how good it's gonna taste, how everything is gonna be working out for you. And then you move to your next point of your day, what your next point is gonna be. Maybe you're getting into your car. You think about your car, what's gonna happen. So you're living moment by moment by moment, and you're setting up your moment as you're going along your day. You enter your car is gonna be working perfectly fine. Or if you're taking the bus, you're gonna have the money to pay the bus is gonna have smooth traffic. The bus drivers is gonna be fresh and awakened in the morning and alive and ready to go, friendly, right? You want to set that you want to set up that point for yourself, set up that point of attraction. You want to create that experience that you are wanting. That's what you do by calibrating. You're setting up that and creating that experience that you are wanting. And when you begin to calibrate your days or your moments, your segment by segment, then when you do that, everything else is taken care of. So you first have to get up in the morning and think about what you're gonna do, segment by segment, and you calibrate it, and everything else will take care of itself. And I will pause here for any questions or any comment tonight.
So we'll calibrate whatever the word is. Calibrating so if I want to get money, right? Thinking about it will help me to get it. That's what you're saying?
Could you repeat the question, please?
If I want to get money, if I want to calibrate money towards myself,
yes,
thinking about it will help me to get it?
Yes, it would. Because it is whatever you're focusing on, right? And I think you want to do the money game that I gave to some of the other people before. You send me an email and I will email it to you later. But what you do in wanting to get money and calibrating yourself about money, you want to say, I like working for this money. I like receiving this money. I like the way the money makes me feel when I have it. I like spending for such and such and such. I like to afford paying my bills. I like the feeling of knowing that I have money coming to me after I work. I like the feeling of managing money. I know I can manage money. I am good with money. I like spending money for the things that makes me happy. So you speak over money in such a way that makes you feel good. Because what you're doing, you're fixing your emotions, because it is by your emotions that the universe returns it back to you. The law of attraction gives it back to you. So as you're speaking over the money and saying, I like the way money makes me feel good. I am feeling so happy when I have money. I feel so happy when my paycheck comes. I like spending it for, such and such. I like to budget, right? I am good with budget. You speak those things over yourself, until you get the feeling, I am so good with spending money. I'm so good with helping others. I'm so good at doing, I like helping others. I like, giving. I like the way, when I have money, I can prioritize with money. I'm never in any lack for money. So you speak those words. But the trick in this thing is we normally look at what is. So even though you might be speaking with your mouth, you are also looking at your bank account as what is. And I caution us not to look at what is, right? Because what is there is showing you there's not much money there. And if you focus on what is, you are sending out that vibration of it's not there. So you want to be careful now to ignore what's there and get the feeling of what is there, because it's there vibrationally. Okay, that's a lesson that you probably have, you were not here for, but we spoke about it already, that it is done vibrationally. All we have to do now is bring it into that physical manifestation. And that question that you asked, that is how you bring it into physical manifestation, by you focusing on the way it makes you feel and how you're good about it, the knowledge you have about it, and how you like to spend it, or how you like to do what you like to do with money. Does that answer your question?
Thank you so much for your response. Yes. Thank you so much for your response.
You are welcome. Anyone else?
So I will practice for this week, and if I get any money, I'll give you some.
All right, that's and that's a good thing. When I get money, I will give others. These are things that I will give a portion for myself and a portion for somebody else. Those are a good way of stating it, because it makes you feel good. Anyone else have any questions or any comment that they want to make? I know some of you came in a bit late, so I will do a quick recap in a little while, but I wait for some questions first. Okay. So if no more questions, or maybe later while I recap, then
may I ask a question?
Yeah, sure you can.
What you're talking about to calibrate, your schedule for the day, can it be a to-do list? Like you think about a to-do list?
It's not really a to-do list. No, it's calibrating your mindset.
Okay.
You already have the to-do list. Okay, you already have that list. So therefore, you are calibrating yourself towards that list. So your next thing, you have your to-do list. Give me an example of your to-do list.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Like maybe night before, you write up a to-do list for the things I want to do for the day.
Okay, so I want you to give me 2 things that you want to do.
Okay, like I may work on my writing assignments like for 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay, and then maybe get into food prep.
All right, so that's 2 things you're gonna be doing for that day. So first one, what was be the first one that you want to do?
Like do some writing.
All right, so you want to do writing for the first thing. So you're gonna calibrate yourself in order to get into your writing. So this is how you're gonna be going about it. I will be going to do my writing. I'm excited about doing my writing. Okay. I'll be doing 2 hours of my writing. I will get so much work done, and you got to get yourself into it, get your feeling into it. You will have the right content. You will know what you're saying, because words will be flowing easily to you. Are you getting a picture of what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's how you're gonna calibrate it, because you're gonna be on top of it, and it's gonna be so natural that it's gonna happen within the 2 hours, and you're gonna be, getting more than you even expect, because you're gonna be flowing so much in that moment. So you speak the things that you will be wanting and how you'll be liking it, how you will love how it's flowing. You will like the statements. You wouldn't have to do much of a erasing or rewriting, because things will be flowing so perfectly together. The connections will be flowing from one sentence to the next, right? All the things that you're wanting to happen in your writing, you are going to be speaking it and saying how you're liking it or you're loving it.
Yeah.
For instance, you want your paragraph to flow from one to the next. So you're going to talk about how you want your paragraph to flow, how your sentence to flow, right? How the words are going to come off the page for your reader. You talk about all these things into your writing. And then you go into your next segment, maybe your food prep. When I get into my food prep after writing, I'll be so excited because, I'm going to be doing some delicious food. I'm going to put some love into that food. When it's finished cooking, it will be delicious. Things like that. Okay. I'm good at what I'm doing, what I do. I like cooking. I like doing soup. I like doing bread. I like baking cornbread and these things. So you talk about the things that you like doing while you're prepping before you prep. So you set yourself up for that, for what you're about to do. And so as you set yourself up, your mindset up towards what you're doing, it is that you shall receive. Okay, because you're fixing your environment before you even get there. That was a wonderful question. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, so just a quick recap to those who came in a bit late. We were talking about calibrating the mind, your atmosphere before you get there. And the best way to do that is by segment intended, where you live segment by segment. Segment intended meaning that you can go into a different room, you can enter a different place, you can meet different people, you can just do different things. From like we just explained there, she was gonna do writing first, and then she's going to do prep, and then maybe she's gonna do laundry, and then we're gonna do, we're gonna go down the road and we're gonna do a class, something like that. We're gonna go to, to the market, we're gonna go to the supermarket, we're gonna go to, the town center, things like that, different things that you're about to do. So segment intended, meaning things that change. And so as you're about to do the different things that change, you want to set yourself up to that atmosphere that you're about to enter. Before you get there, you want to get out ahead of it. You want to set your pace. It's like I always used to tell my people in church that you want to set the atmosphere that you want. When you walk in, the atmosphere must be conducive to you. It must be what you are wanting. The person that you are must fix it. In other words, the people who are there who are negative, not supposed to affect you. Instead, you're supposed to be affecting the people. So the vibration that you carrying must make it happy for you, make it what you wanting. So you're fixing your atmosphere before you get there. And you're doing that by, calibrating yourself, by thinking of the things that you're liking, things that interesting to you, things that's loving to you, things that, are exciting, So you want to talk about the things that you are wanting, that you are liking, because that, as you set them up, it makes you feel good. And as a reminder, we know that it's by the emotion, by the feelings that we communicate with the universe, communicate to the universe. And so as you're communicating with that feeling, that feel-good feeling, that's when you're coming in alignment with the self. As you're communicating with the feel-good feeling, you're coming in alignment, because who you are, come in alignment with who you are. you are good, you are special, you are loved, you are empowered, you are lovely, you are knowledgeable, you are skilled, you are free. So coming in alignment with that kind of person, you got to be on the same page. You got to be lovable, free, exciting, alive, adventurous, doing the thing, empowered, be free. You want to be on that same page of who you are, because that's who you are spiritually, vibrationally, energetically, if you whatever you want to call it, but that's who you are, your inner being. That's who you are. So that's the alignment you want to come with. But we are not there today. In this world, we have a lot of different negative words that we hear every day, we use every day, and it takes us out of alignment. We talk about anxiety, we talk about stress, we talk about boredom, we talk about fear and anger and hatred. All these are words that do not align us to our inner being, right? So this is why I'm using the words like and love and excitement and happy. These are the words that you use over the things that you are wanting to experience. Because we all want to experience love. We want to experience freedom every day. That's why the topic of money. Money is one of the things that give us most freedom, right? So that's why we are also interested in having money. So we talk about these things because it makes us align with who we are, which is love, freedom, knowledge, joy, empowerment, powerful, So these are the words that you want to align yourself with. You want to calibrate yourself with joy, love, happiness, beautiful things, empowerment. You want to use those words over your segment. Before you enter into that new segment, you want to use those kind of words and describing or mentioning the things that you are wanting to experience when you get there. Hence the reason I use the word, I'll go back there and show us some of the words that we were using. Of the easiest way for you to feel blessed is like using words such as, I am thankful for how I feel right now. I am thankful for who I am. I am thankful for who I'll be. I am thankful that this is my point of attraction. I am thankful that my inner being is aware of me. I am thankful that I know all of this stuff. I am thankful for being here. I am thankful for having all this freedom. I am thankful for having relationship. I am thankful for, knowing such beautiful people, and such beautiful people are here with me. I am thankful for all of that. I feel happy. I am feeling so blessed. There is nothing I'd rather be doing right now but, imparting my knowledge. This is the thing I love most of all. This is such a delicious life that I am living. I love the feeling of knowing that there is another way. I really, really like this delicious knowing, this delicious life, this beautiful thing. I like the food that I'm eating. I like knowing that I can have all this natural food that I can put in my body, and I can, I like knowing that it is summer. Think about summertime. I like knowing it is summertime when we can move out and, we can wear less clothing. We can feel free and excited and be up and ready to move out and go out and be excited. I'm excited about what's going to unfold when I meet new people. I am excited about the possibilities and the potential. I like feeling the connection and the intuition. I like the feeling of receiving an alignment. I adore the trust that I have in me. I like the feeling of being in the right place and at the right time. So these are kind of, and you could fix your own words on top of these statements that you're wanting to make for yourself to calibrate yourself. Does that make sense to you all that just came in? Are you understanding? You can give me a thumbs up, or you can shout out, whatever you want to do to let me know that you understand or not. And if not, then if you have a question, then you can ask the question. But that's what it is of going segment by segment and aligning yourself in order to be as productive, or even, and you can on anything or anyone. For instance, if you someone and someone is not feeling well, sometimes what I do whenever someone is not feeling well, I dictate the feeling that I want to receive from them, that I want of them. So for instance, someone may tell me they're feeling ill, and that's how I try to heal. When I get in their presence, they got to be healed when I get there, because I am liking them to be up and ready to go. They have strength in their bone. They have energy. They are laughing. They're smiling. They're doing the things that they're wanting to do. So you see, I am setting the pace for what I want of them. And when I get there, I am getting what I want of them. So it's like, I'm not, if you telling me you're feeling ill, I am not going to be there saying, oh yes, I'm agreeing with you. No, I am going to tell you what I am wanting of you. I want you to be strong and energetic and, loving life and enjoying life and receiving the things that you're wanting, manifesting the things that you're wanting. So I am setting up the pace. I'm setting up the pace and setting up the environment to the things that I am wanting by speaking it before I even get into your presence, right? So you can do that with anything. For instance, you have a job, you might be a marketer, you might be in marketing, and you want to set the pace. You're about to meet a customer. You want to set it up the way you are wanting. You want to set it up in a way that I want to be able to go out and talk to that person. I'm going to be liking how they're listening, how they're taking in everything that I'm saying, and they're finding my product interesting, and they're ready to buy it. I like the way it makes them feel. I like the way, things like that. And you can set up the whole pace on your alignment, your calibration on anything that you want, even in the relationship you're having. Any relationship. I like my relationship that I have with such and such a person. I like, the way when we come together, how we laugh with each other. I like the way we're interacting with each other. I like this. I like that. I like this. This is how you do it. I love this. I love that about it. I love that. You find the things, and the best way of really focusing is by writing it down. Take a 15 minutes or 10 minutes of your day and write it. Write the things that you're wanting to experience when you get into that moment, when you get into that segment. All right. Strength had unmute for a second, and he had something he wanted to say. So I'm going to give you the time now, Strength Eye, so you can speak or ask the question that you wanted. Are you there, Strength Eye? Probably he stepped away from the phone for a bit.
Yeah, I didn't self-realize. Yeah, I did hear now.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with what you're saying. It's just conscious creation. You meditating when you rise in the morning to create your experience consciously. I usually tell myself I am a vibrational master. Anything I vibrate and always come into pass, always come into being. I desire always come into being. What I want to feel and experience come into being. So I usually see myself experiencing my day. Like if I want a certain seat in the van when I go in town, I go see myself catching the van and sit down right next to the window. A van will come with less people. See my experience seeing you going in the supermarket and picking up a thing and enjoying that independent of putting your hand in your own pocket and paying for your thing and them independently winning the market and buying things and supporting the vendors. You know, if I have my bills to pay and when see myself going and pay the light bill, water bill, whatever bill, and experience that everything that's always coming into being, everything always flowing, experiencing abundance of customers coming and support I and so them kind of level. So it's just conscious creation and then it just be amazed to see sometime, the thing is real. So we are all scientists, so we have to use our day to go out and experience in the lab of life and experience to see, to test some of them same teaching where you're reasoning here, so we are scientists, so we just have to consciously meditate on what we want to feel and experience, and then it just be amazing to see how the thing them just manifest. And then when I reach home, I meditate and I give thanks, give gratitude to see how everything just manifests and feeling so excited to know that I consciously create my day. And I say, well, I am, my body is the kingdom of heaven upon earth. So all bad vibes, all negative vibes have to stay far from me. Just positive people, positive vibes wholly. And it's be a beautiful day to see a day just go without any stress, any bad vibe. Everything just going flow. So it's just consciousness. We just have to know that we are the creator of our experience. So we gotta be focused on our thoughts, because our thoughts create our experience. Thought is energy, and energy is creation, the way you think. So it's just conscious creation, and just remember that whatever you want to experience, it starts with the thought, whether consciously or unconsciously. Yes, I.
Thank you very much, Strength Eye. That's exactly it, and thank you for that, for this powerful encouragement and more knowledge for all of us. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. You started out before you get there, like he said. He has the perfect example for you. He's saying you get into the van. Before you get to the van, you're calibrating. You're thinking about what part of the seat you want to sit in, what part of the van you want to sit in. And so it is with every day. And that is what they call living moment by moment. You deliberately creating what you are wanting, the experiences that you want. And so I always tell people, do not allow life to happen to you, but you make life happen. Do not allow life to happen any way it is, or anyhow it feels to happen to you, but rather you create it. You make it happen the way you want to make it happen. And that is the way you can make it happen. You can create it for yourself. You are your own creator. You create all your experiences. You are the ones who went to school and you created the things by your thoughts. You are creating by your thoughts. And so I want to remind us not to blame anyone else after today for what's happening to us. Okay? If something is happening to us, it's not because of somebody else. It is because of you, what you're thinking of. It's something deep within you that is causing you to experience what you're experiencing. And so in order for you to experiencing the things that you want to experience, you got to be deliberate about it. Deliberate about what you're focusing on. Deliberate about what you're doing with your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're saying. You got to be deliberate. And for those of us who follow the Bible, you will hear about self-control. You got to be controlling your thoughts, controlling what you're thinking about, controlling what you're doing, controlling what you're saying, because you have this knowledge now. You have this knowledge that as you speak or as you think, the universe is responding to you. It's not responding to the next person and what the next person did to you. It's not responding to you by that way, by saying, okay, Paul did me something, so the universe is going to respond to me. Even if I give back Paul what he did to me, the universe is going to be okay with me, because the universe knows that Paul did it to me and I'm doing it back, right? No, the universe does not respond that way. If Paul did something to you, the universe will respond to Paul to what he did. And what you're doing back to Paul, the universe is going to respond to you about what you did to Paul. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you're gonna do him bad. If you do him bad, the universe is gonna respond to you about the bad that you did to him. Okay, regardless of what he did to you first. So you got to make sure you are doing the things that you're wanting to receive from that law of attraction. It's gonna give you back exactly what you send out. Okay, and so you want to be focused, you want to be deliberate, and you know now it's the good feelings, the good emotions that the universe responds to, because that's how you come in alignment with who you really are. Because you are good, you are love, you are free, you are special, you know, you are empowered, your happiness, your joy. So you want to respond in those kind of way, because that's who you really are. That's your true person. Love, joy, peace, you know, patience, kindness, goodness. That is who you are. You want to align with that, with the thoughts. So you're using those same words. You're bringing in those words into your experience, into your feeling, so you can align with who you are. And as you align with who you are, living daily, anything you're wanting shall manifest. Anything, I guarantee you that anything you're wanting, as long as you practice being in alignment with the person, the whole of who you are, you shall receive. And that is why the scripture said, you ask and it shall be given. You ask and it is done. It is for you now to allow yourself to receive that which you have asked for. And I rest there again. And if anyone have any questions or any statement, do it so. Okay. None so? Okay. So how do you feel about tonight's lessons? Do you think you can live a segment intended starting tomorrow? Do you think you're gonna practice? All right. Ms. McGuire said she's gonna practice.
Yeah, and you know what? You just clarify certain things I've been thinking about. So at least you give me a clearer map I can use to execute certain things.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it comes with practice.
Yes, yes. You have to practice, okay? It's one thing for me to speak on a Wednesday night and speak for an hour, but if you're not practicing, you're still not gonna see the manifestation. Because remember, all our life we've been growing in a different way. We learn a lot of things that did not work. That it was not beneficial for us, right? We think that people are doing things to us. We think that we could be doing bad and still receiving good. We think that by chances we will win this and we will win that and we will do this, and we think we're living by chance, right? But I want us to know today that you can live deliberately by practicing what we are talking about every Wednesday night. You want to live and see your life happening. Like today, I went out to find some information, and I waved to this person that was on a balcony, and just something in me just tell me, you want to talk to that person. That person had the information that you wanted. And I went into the building, didn't see the person again, but I know I came out of the road and started walking down the street. There the person is again. So I went to the person and I began to speak to the person. I said, you know what? You will have the information that I want. And I began to talk to the person, and he had all the information that I needed. And so I was so happy. So I just didn't have to go too far anymore. I'm like, right time, right place, because, and every time you see a manifestation like that, you want to stop and acknowledge it. Give thanks, give appreciation, because the universe responds to you appreciating. So more you appreciate, more it gives you things to be appreciated for. So every time you appreciate something, you get more things to appreciate. And that is what the law of attraction does. You give 1, it will give you back the 1 plus another 1. So you give 2, it will give you 2 plus another 1 to make you more happy. So that's what you want to do. Anytime you want to have good thoughts, good feelings, give appreciation, meditate, come in alignment. So that's an example of how I was in the right place at the right time. So you got to practice it daily. And as I am teaching you, I am learning for myself too. And I am practicing daily because I like this feeling. I like the feeling of knowing that I can deliberately sit and I could ask a question and I will get the answers that I am wanting. And if the answers does not come the way I was wanting it, I'm like, okay, it's going to be all right because there's something deeper inside that I am desiring, right? So the universe is always responding to the depth of what we are desiring. And so sometimes we are superficial and we're asking questions in a superficial level. And so when we're looking at it superficially and we might get upset about it, but deep within, the universe is really responding to the depth, the thing that you're really, really wanting. So don't get upset when you're asking for something and you think you get something different. It's because you're getting the exact thing that you're really, really wanting, that you're having in your focus for a long time, right? So it is you deliberately creating your experiences. And so it's a good feeling. And when you begin to see these things happening, you don't want to go back. You just want to keep practicing. And don't think that you will practice today, see manifestation today and stop. If you stop, you will go back to being like before. You have to keep on practicing. Because we have I usually say like 45 years of things, ill knowledge that we had, knowledge that didn't work for us well, and that we have to unlearn and learn some new things. So these are the new things that we are learning. So that 45 years of the things that didn't work well is going to be there because we know that all habits die hard. So you got to keep practicing the new habits in order to really manifest the things that you're wanting. So with this, I just want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. And I hope you have received as much I have. And I hope that you have enjoyed the relationship that we had together at this moment. And you can go away and practice and receive and manifest the things that you're wanting. Because there's lots out there for you. You are at the leading edge of this time and space reality, and you can have exactly what you're wanting. The sky is not the limit, it's only the beginning. So you just reach for what you want and deliberately create what you are wanting. And if no one else has anything to say, I will end it this evening at this point. Thank you.
Yes, I just want to give a word inspiration in the sense that we just have to be conscious that we are energy being, electric magnetic energy being. Energy is just a scientific word for spirit. So we are spiritual being having a human experience. So we just have to be conscious that with the spirit, nothing is impossible with the spirit. Nothing is impossible with the spirit. So anything we want to achieve and do come into being can come into being, because that is just the nature of how we have to experience our life. So we just conscious of we are energy, and energy is just another word for spirit. Energy create, spirit creates. So we just have a conscious of we thought is energy, we attitude is energy, we believe is energy, which is spirit, and everything manifests according to how we use them, consciously or unconsciously. One love to the family.
Thank you so much. And on that note, we will say good night. Thank you all for coming in. And just a reminder that I will be offering the class. I'll be offering this class as a 6 weeks course, but it will be a paid course. And so if anybody wants to have more one-on-one time with learning how to manifest what they want, for instance, they're being asked for deliberate creation of money. If you want to have a one-on-one class every week, or for 6 weeks, you can do that. You can have time to call me up and ask for information or to be reminded. You'll get different things that you don't get on this live, because we do this live once per week, right? And we just do a general blanket topic. So if you want to take the class, we go into more details, and I will be sending the information. So anyone who wants to take the class can send me an email, and I will connect with you as to when the class will be starting. Okay. And I want to say thank you all again for coming in. I want to shout out bayhillnews.net for hosting us live, and the people who are able to Zoom in and come in from different areas of the world. I want to thank all of you, and happy manifesting. Take care.